Hello everyone. Today's video topic is about decision trees. In this video, I will give a brief background information. We will see a decision tree example. We will learn how to choose the best feature, and we will compare other two features, and I would love to receive feedback from you through a small code game. In machine learning, we aim to classify data using models. By training these models using datasets, then we evaluate our model by testing it on a different dataset. Let's take a look at this dataset, which represents transactions from a store that sells computers. And the management in that store aims to know whether a customer is willing to buy a computer or not, based on knowing some other information about that customer. Since we aim to know the value of this attribute, we call this attribute is the class, and every other attribute is the feature. Let's examine the first record here. For all customers whose age is 30 years or younger, and where they have high income, and they are not students, and they have fair credit rating, we find that it shows, based on historical records, that they are not willing to buy computers. However, for customers whose age is between 31 and 40, and they have high income, and they are not students, and they have also fair credit rating, but they are not willing to buy computers, and so on. Decision trees help us interpret such datasets and find criteria to make decisions when we try to classify a new record that doesn't exist in the dataset that we used in learning the model. For example, this record, and believe me in this record doesn't exist in this dataset. After following a criteria, we find that a decision tree suggests that we consult the age when there's a new record and see if the customer's age is between 31 and 40. Then the decision tree suggests that we take an immediate decision of knowing that this customer is willing to buy a computer. However, when the customer's age is above 40, the decision tree suggests we consult another attribute, which is the credit rating. If it is fair, then the customer is willing to buy a computer. Looking at this decision tree brings some questions to our minds. Why did we consult the age attribute in the beginning? Is it because it is the first column here? I don't think so. This column could come here, here, or here. But the age feature is the only feature that can reduce steps when we are making a decision about a record, because it tells that all the customers whose age is between 31 and 40, they are willing to buy computers. Let's examine the records again. This record here, this one also, this one, yes, and this one is yes. It's different in other features like the credit rating, because in both values, there are customers who are willing to buy computers and there are customers who aren't. To clarify this more, let's take a look at the other branch where customer's age is 30 or younger. The decision tree suggests we consult the student feature. These records are denoted by the red rectangle, and we find all the customers who are 30 years or younger and they are not students, are not willing to buy computers, like these three records. When the customer is a student, we find that the value is yes and yes. This is why we don't use the income feature, because the median value here and here contains different classes, which is yes here and no. To recap what we saw today in this video, we saw that we learned some machine learning concepts. We understood what is the decision tree, and we learned how to choose the best feature. Thank you.